There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay, right? 560. Steal, check, steal.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. Across midfield. He's on his way, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A huge play there right off the bat. 57 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
There are no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
2nd and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. Now Goff on first down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams.
But it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they're going to take care of.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Then they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Love, they go play action now.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, first down Packers.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Play action this time with Love. His throw incomplete.
The Packers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try to get right?
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jordan Love hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Goff.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for.
Ready.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Smith, red.
Taking it right down Broadway. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Love.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Dobbs.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Khalif Raymond now.
Raymond now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 112 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Set, ready. Check, smash.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love. As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Goff.
He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Hey, 76. Now you want.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.